In building your Niwi business, there are two fundamental truths that you absolutely must know in order to make your presentation of the business more palatable, more acceptable to people that you present to, your prospects, your friends, your relatives. I know many distributors, members who have failed and given up simply because they didn't understand these two fundamental truths. Now, before I go into the fundamental truths, I'd like to use an example. And I'd like to use myself as that example, if you don't mind. Fundamental truth number one, we'll begin with my story about when I was a little child. In my country, we have a vegetable we call ampalaya, bitter gourd. Most of you know that. We call it ampalaya. My brother and I, we hated ampalaya. I mean, we absolutely detested it. Our nanny would have to chase us around the table to try and force us to get to eat this bitter gourd, simply because it was bitter. Now, fundamental truth number one is that 99.9% of the people that you know hate networking. They don't like networking, okay? This is the reason why it's so difficult to get people to listen to you even begin to present your business. Now, if people don't like networking and you call them on the phone or you talk to them when you're in front of them, they say, hey, can I offer you a networking opportunity? What do you think they're gonna say? Do you think they're gonna say, oh yeah, please show it to me? No, they hate networking. They're gonna say, oh, I'm busy, I don't have time for this. Whatever excuse they can give you just to get out of you presenting the business to them. People hate networking. Now let's talk about fundamental truth number two. Now I didn't like ampalaya, but I loved eggs. I absolutely loved eggs. I still love eggs. That's my middle name, Jose Eggs Fabregas. Okay, I don't care, soft-boiled, hard-boiled, poached, scrambled, sunny side up. I love eggs. You give me a dozen eggs, they're gone. Now, one time somebody offered me ampalaya mixed with scrambled eggs. And I was like, hey, I'll try that. I hate ampalaya, but I love eggs. And actually, that's how I started taking ampalaya, which I absolutely love now. Now, what is it that people out there absolutely love? Yep, you guessed it. People love to make money, or people need to make money. So they may hate networking, but they need to make money, or they love to make money. And many times when they see how much profit, how much residual income they can develop, they're like, hey, I don't like networking, but for $50,000 a month, I think I could learn how to like that. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind when you talk to people about networking. You can't go out and offer them networking right away. What you're going to say, we're going to take up in another video. But why do you think in the 4 steps in the 4F25 system, the number 2 is stop and study first? You need to know this first before you start talking to people. There's so many people I know that have run out of people to talk to simply because they're saying the wrong things and people are turning them down right away, and their business gets stopped, they quit even before they get started. So fundamental truth number 1 is people out there don't like networking. But fundamental truth number 2, people love or need to make money. So all we need to do is show them that by doing the 4F25, which is networking, they're going to earn $50,000 a month. They're going to say, hey, I hate ampalaya, but I love eggs. I may not like networking, but I like earning $50,000 a month. Now, to drive home my point a bit further, let's look at another food, which is mac and cheese. I absolutely love mac and cheese. For me, there's no such thing as bad mac and cheese. There's mac and cheese that, okay, it's not so good. Then there's mac and cheese that's good. And then there's mac and cheese that's very good. And then there's mac and cheese that's literally you forget your name when you have it. But no matter what it is, there's no such thing as bad mac and cheese. Now, let's say you have a friend whose favorite dish in the world is mac and cheese, and you offer him mac and cheese. Do you think he's going to turn you down? Of course not. His favorite is mac and cheese, and he knows there's no such thing as bad mac and cheese. They're just levels of goodness. Now, if you offer your friend mac and cheese, and he turns you down, is there something wrong with him? Of course not. It's his favorite dish. Could it be that he turns you down because there's something wrong with the way you presented the mac and cheese? I don't know, maybe it's the wrong color, maybe there's flies on it. For whatever reason, he turns you down. There's nothing wrong with him. There's something wrong with the way we offered and presented it, okay? Because somebody who loves mac and cheese will never turn it down. Now think about this. Why do people turn you down when you offer them a way to make $40,000, $50,000 a month? They all love and need to make income for their families, for good purposes. But why do they turn you down? A lot of people blame oh, that prospect is so stupid. Oh, he doesn't understand. No, it's not his fault. It's our fault. We need to be able to present our mac and cheese. We need to be able to present our Niwi business in a way that they say, hey, that's really good. I'll try it. Okay, so please don't blame your prospect just because he turns you down. There's something wrong with the way we're presenting the business, which is the reason why we have several videos that will teach you how to present your Niwi business properly, to turn it into something that people love. And when people love the business, they're going to join you, they're going to pursue their Niwi business and do the 4F25. You're going to make money, they're going to make money, and we're all going to get healthy. So, fundamental truth number 1 is people hate networking. Fundamental truth number 2, people love or need to make money. And we need to offer our business in a way, we need to present it in a way that's palatable for them, that they like it, and they will see and be willing to do something they hate because of something they need or love. Thank you very much.